I thought I had this one figured out. Walking. Not running marathons, not lifting heavy, just walking. I've been doing it my whole life. 30, 40 minutes most mornings. Proud of myself for it. Checking the box, staying active, doing the right thing. So why did my knees still ache? Why did my lower back tighten up by afternoon? Why did I finish a walk sometimes feeling more drained than when I started? I figured it was just age, just the price of being 53. But then I learned something that stopped me cold. Walking is one of the best things you can do for your body after 50. But the way you walk matters just as much as the fact that you walk. And I had been making mistakes. 7 of them, it turns out. Every single morning, without even knowing it, I started asking questions. Because if walking could be done wrong, I wanted to know how to do it right. After 50, everything changes a little. Muscle mass starts to decline. Joints get stiffer. Circulation becomes less efficient. And walking, real walking done correctly, can slow all of that down. But nobody ever taught us how. We just walk the same way we always have, with the same habits, the same posture, the same pace. I needed someone who understood what was actually happening inside the body. Not just general advice, real answers. Dr. Sarah Caldwell, board certified in sports medicine, 20 years helping men and women over 50 move better, recover faster, and protect their joints for the long haul. What she told me, I wish someone had said at 40. Before we get into it, if you're new here, this is the kind of conversation we have on this channel. No hype, no shortcuts, just honest health information for men who actually want to understand. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming. And drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. We've got men joining us from all over the world. Now, let's get into the 7 mistakes, starting with the one that almost everyone makes in the first 30 seconds. Dr. Caldwell, I have to be honest with you. I walk out my front door and I'm just going full pace immediately. I figured that's what you're supposed to do. Get the heart rate up. Make it count.
You and about 90% of the men I see, Mike, here's what's actually happening when you do that. Your muscles are still cold. Your joints haven't been lubricated by movement yet, and your cardiovascular system hasn't had a chance to shift gears. When you hit full speed immediately, your body experiences a small shock. Over time, that daily shock adds up. Muscle strain, joint discomfort, early fatigue. You finish the walk tired, not energized, and you wonder why walking doesn't feel as good as it should.
That's exactly what was happening to me.
The fix is simple. The first 3 to 5 minutes of every walk, slow down, deliberately slow. Let your muscles warm up. Let your joints start producing synovial fluid, the body's natural lubricant. Let your heart rate climb gradually instead of spiking. Think of it as warming up the engine before you drive.
I started doing this last week. 3 minutes slow, then I pick up the pace, and I noticed something almost immediately. The walk felt smoother. My knees didn't complain in the first 5 minutes the way they used to. Same distance, same route, completely different experience. Okay, the second one, this one I didn't see coming. Posture. I assumed I walked fine until someone showed me a video of myself walking. Head forward, shoulders rounded, eyes on the ground. I looked like I was searching for something I dropped.
It's more common than you'd think, Mike, and it matters more than most people realize. Here's the biomechanics. Your head weighs about 10 to 12 pounds. When it sits directly over your spine, perfect. Your muscles support it effortlessly. But for every inch your head moves forward, the effective load on your neck and upper back doubles. A head 2 inches forward feels like 24 pounds to those muscles. Over a 30-minute walk, that's a long time under unnecessary strain. And there's a second problem people don't think about. When your chest collapses forward, your lungs can't fully expand. You're getting less oxygen with every breath. Less oxygen means less energy.
She gave me one cue that changed everything. Imagine a gentle string pulling the top of your head straight up, shoulders back, not forced, just relaxed back. Gaze forward, not down, arms swinging naturally. I tried it the next morning. By the end of the walk, I actually felt more awake, not just in my legs, in my head.
That's your lungs working properly, more oxygen reaching your brain, more efficient movement throughout your entire body. Posture isn't vanity, it's mechanics. And good mechanics means less pain and more benefit from every single walk.
I wore the same pair of running shoes for 3 years. They looked fine. No holes, no obvious damage. I didn't think shoes could be making a difference.
This one surprises a lot of men. Here's what happens inside a shoe over time. The cushioning compresses. The arch support breaks down. The sole loses its flexibility. But the outside of the shoe still looks fine, so men keep wearing them. And with every step, the impact that should be absorbed by the shoe travels straight up through the ankle, the knee, the hip. After 50, the natural cushioning in your joints decreases. Your shoes need to compensate for that. If they can't muddy, your joints pay the price.
What should I be looking for?
3 things. Adequate cushioning to absorb impact, good arch support to keep your foot properly aligned, and a flexible sole that allows your foot to move naturally through each step. A general rule: if you walk regularly, replace your shoes every 300 to 500 miles. That sounds like a lot, but for someone walking 30 minutes a day, that's roughly 6 to 8 months.
I replaced mine 2 weeks ago. The difference on the first walk was noticeable. Not dramatic, just quieter. My knees didn't talk to me the way they usually do. That was enough for me. This one was uncomfortable to hear. I used to take one long walk on the weekend, maybe 90 minutes, 2 hours, and I thought that counted, that I was getting my walking in for the week.
It's a very common approach, and it comes from a good place. But your body doesn't work on a weekly accounting system. It responds to signals, and the signal your body needs to maintain cardiovascular health, metabolic function, and joint mobility is regular, consistent movement. One long walk sends a signal that's quickly forgotten. Think of it like watering a plant. One massive flood once a week doesn't work as well as smaller amounts more regularly. Your heart, your muscles, your circulation, they respond to habits, not events.
So it's not about the total minutes, it's about the frequency.
Exactly. 20 to 30 minutes most days of the week delivers dramatically more benefit than one long walk on Saturday. Even a 15-minute walk on a busy day keeps the signal consistent. Consistency is what the body adapts to. That's where the real health benefits live.
I restructured my week. Instead of the weekend warrior approach, I now walk 5 mornings out of 7, 30 minutes, sometimes 20 if the day is packed. And the difference in how I feel through the week is real. Not just physical, mental, more consistent energy, better sleep, clearer head. The body was waiting for consistency. I just hadn't given it that. When Dr. Caldwell mentioned this one, I almost laughed. Arms? I'm walking, not conducting an orchestra.
Most men think walking is a lower body activity. It's not. When you walk with your arms hanging still at your sides, you're cutting off a significant part of the movement chain. Natural arm swing does 3 things. First, it counterbalances your legs. Each arm swing stabilizes the rotation of your torso as the opposite leg moves forward. Without it, your spine takes on that rotational load instead. Second, it activates your upper body. More muscles working means better circulation, higher caloric burn, and more complete cardiovascular engagement. Third, it improves rhythm and balance. Your walking gait actually becomes more stable when your arms are part of the movement.
I paid attention to my arms on my next walk. They were just hanging, barely moving. So I bent my elbows slightly, let them swing naturally with each step, not exaggerated, just present. And something shifted. The walk felt more purposeful, more whole body, like I was actually using myself properly for the first time.
That's exactly right. Walking is a full body movement. When you treat it that way, every minute of your walk works harder for you.
This one, I'm not proud of this. I used to walk with my phone in my hand, checking messages, scrolling, half present. I thought I was multitasking, getting my steps in while staying caught up.
What you were actually doing was creating the exact same posture problem we talked about earlier. Head forward, shoulders rounded, but adding distraction on top of it. When your attention is on a screen, your proprioception drops. Proprioception is your body's sense of where it is in space. It's what keeps you balanced and aware of your footing. After 50, this system naturally becomes less sharp. Walking while distracted weakens it further. That's how trips happen. That's how ankles roll. That's how a morning walk becomes an injury.
She didn't have to convince me much after that. I started leaving my phone in my pocket or at home entirely, and something unexpected happened. The walk became mine again. I noticed things, the neighborhood, my own breathing, the way my body felt that morning.
That awareness is actually therapeutic. Walking with full presence activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and repair mode. It lowers cortisol, reduces background stress, improves mood. The walk becomes medicine in a way that distracted walking simply cannot be. Put the phone away. Give yourself 30 minutes that are fully yours. Your body will thank you, and honestly, so will your mind.
Dr. Caldwell saved this one for last, and when she explained it, I understood why. Recovery, not from a marathon, not from a heavy training session, from walking. I thought recovery was for athletes, not for guys taking a morning stroll.
This is the mistake I see most often in men over 50 who walk consistently but plateau in their results. Or worse, start developing chronic stiffness, nagging joint pain, or persistent fatigue, and can't figure out why. Here's what's happening. Walking is low impact, but it is still impact. Your muscles are working, your joints are bearing load, your cardiovascular system is being challenged. Recovery is when the adaptation happens. Without it, you accumulate micro-stress without the repair, and over time, that adds up.
So what does recovery actually look like for a walker?
3 things. Hydration. Muscles need water to function and repair. Most men are mildly dehydrated before they even step outside. Drink water before your walk and after. Gentle stretching post-walk, not before, after. When your muscles are warm, focus on the calves, hamstrings, and hip flexors. 3 minutes is enough. And occasional rest days. Not every day needs to be a walking day. 1 or 2 lighter days per week allows the body to consolidate the gains.
I used to think more was always better. Walk every day, push through the stiffness, keep the streak alive. But recovery isn't a break from the habit. It's part of the habit.
Final note on this section. Walking, hydration, stretching, rest. These aren't separate activities. They're one system, and when all 4 work together, the benefits of walking compound over time, instead of gradually diminishing. That's the difference between a man who walks at 60 and feels better than he did at 50, and a man who walks at 60 and wonders why his body is fighting him.
7 mistakes, none of them dramatic, none of them requiring a gym membership or a new diet. Just awareness. Start slow, stand tall, wear the right shoes, walk consistently through the week, use your arms, leave the phone behind, and let your body recover. I've been applying all 7 for about 3 weeks now, and my morning walk feels like a completely different experience. Not harder, not longer, just right.
Walking is one of the most powerful health habits available to men after 50. It requires no equipment, no gym, no expensive program. But like anything worth doing, it rewards awareness. Small adjustments in how you walk can dramatically change what walking does for you, for your heart, your joints, your brain, your energy. This is not about walking faster or farther. It's about walking smarter. And when you do that consistently, walking becomes one of the best investments you can make in the next decade of your life.
I want to hear from you. How long do you walk each day? 10 minutes? 20? 30 or more? And which of these 7 mistakes hit closest to home? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone. Because this channel exists for one reason: honest conversations about what it actually takes to feel strong, clear, and capable after 50. If that's what you're looking for, subscribe and hit the notification bell. We release new videos every week, each one built around the kind of information that makes a real difference in how you live. And if this video helped you, share it with one man in your life who walks. Because the best thing about getting this right is that you can start on your very next walk.
Walk with awareness. Move with intention. That's not a fitness tip. That's how you protect the next 30 years.